kind of go position more towards that area. Let's see. And then you get some safeties going, I guess. Yeah. Well, he's only moved on 5. But tackle and wrestle are really what you're looking for. And he's got those. So, yeah. If you look, like, he's either going to have to make a -2 die block, or else he's going to have to get a lot of assists in order to get these Chaos Warriors out of the way. And he's going to have to make dodges to get through. He just crushed somebody's head, it looked like. What was it? It was a fractured skull. Or a smashed hand. Doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter. I think the first one was a fractured skull. This one's just a miss next game. Although he's already -1 movement, you probably get rid of him. Well, I don't know. Level 4. Chaos does really well with higher level players. Alright, I missed what was going on over here, but I assume that he just walked up and stood next to the ball. I don't think he actually put his player out there. And there's the bribe. I wonder how many bribes he has. Oh, no, I guess he did walk him out there. That's unusual. Oh, maybe it was a high kick. That makes more sense. And then the ball bounced off him. Alright, Skaven player is... whenever you're playing as Skaven, you want to eat up as many turns as possible before you score. Unless he's going for the win. I mean, if he's playing to win instead of just tie, he should definitely be getting a move on, which it looks like he's doing. But if you hang back with the ball and you just bring some gutter runners back there, and probably as many players as you can off the line to keep them from getting devoured by the Chaos player, it's probably best. So that way you can hold back for a few turns, and then when you need to, you score. Like, it'll eat a couple turns off the clock, which is, really good. Because if you play pretty good defense, you can keep a orc team or dwarf team, maybe even a chaos team, from scoring in 4 turns pretty easily. Oh no, I messed up my camera angle. Why doesn't it ever go back to the way it was? Is this it? I don't know. It feels different now. Chomp. But you notice the Chaos player, like, he has those players that kind of suck, that are just completely skillless. I think he has them just to put on the line of scrimmage when he's on defense. And it's a really good idea, having unskilled linemen for that job. Because, I mean, they're not like a player with, well, I mean, a Chaos player. They can get block, guard, and mighty blow and everything else. But generally, a lineman is, like, that's skillless, is, like, he can do a decent enough job, and you don't have to worry if he dies. So, you should have a couple of them just to throw on the line of scrimmage. Alright, Skaven player. He needs to move, I don't know, in this direction. Probably what I would do is, yes, foul the giant, because he kills everything. Okay, so I guess that's relatively safe now. He can build his cage, like, right here if he wanted to. Keeping it in the center of the field is always a good idea. That way your opponent doesn't know which way you're going to go. And he has to spread out his safeties. Skaven can be really deceptive too, because, like, if they play like a kind of a slow grinding cage, like, they can be right here, and they can still score, in 1 turn without making a go for it or anything. So if they do play the caging game and they just get anywhere on your half of the field, you have to worry about them scoring. And having these safeties back won't do anything for you. Yeah, so he's pulling the ball back now. This is what I was talking about before. He's just trying to eat the clock. He's going for the tie, it looks like. And see, every team, like I said earlier, this is a game about blocking and winning the block war. Every team has its advantages, you know. And the Chaos player is really falling into the Skaven player's trap, so to speak. Um, the Skaven player just doesn't like they're not as strong physically, like or stat wise, I guess. But what he's doing is he's forcing these players to stand back and not be in the fight. So really, this entire fight is going down like 8 on 10 because you know you have ball carrier. You're not gonna put your ball carrier into the fight. But 8 on 10, you know, is you're gonna overpower somebody somewhere, and then with bribe, you're just gonna stomp on them until they're gone. And he's already taken advantage of it. You're gonna see the domino effect starting to come around here because he's taken out 2 players this drive, and Chaos player is holding back 3 players in as safeties. All right, so Chaos player has realized the what I've just said, and he is now well, he's still only brought 1 player in. But yeah, like I said, every team has its advantages in terms of the block war. Like a lot of elf teams, you know, they got like they have the agility, so that way they get the agility and speed, so that way they can dodge away and create like get an assist somewhere and get the 2 die block. Um, you know, humans have a lot of starting players with block and strength access. And they just keep stomping on him. Thick skull pisses me off a lot of times. And they must be talking about something.